first of all, obviously, well done.
Thanks.
For a test match.
Oh.
Is it the sort of performance that you guys will remember for a long time and galvanise this team if this team needed to be?
Yeah, I think it's the performance is everything that the build up, sort of. I guess that test match was everything that it had to be built up. Yeah, it was. South Africa turned up and they really wanted to win tonight. We turned up, I guess, on Monday with a real attitude to, defend our home territory, and you can certainly see that in the way the guys fronted up tonight. Yeah.
Are you buggered?
Yeah, pretty sore. I think I'll use the whole week to get back and get ready for next week.
What are you most proud of in that performance?
Probably just to compete. Some of the defensive sets was just immense. We played some really good footy, and then the test too, a couple of scrum penalties, and then we defended. And we knew it was going to go back and forward, which is just when you play a World Cup winning team, a team that's been together for a long period of time and should experience, you're not going to win every moment, and you've got to stay in that fight. And it turned into a scrap, didn't it? When it started raining, and there was a couple of calls that went one way or another, but we just kept competing and won the ones that mattered.
Scott, have you enjoyed this week a lot with all the pressure? I mean, what's your overriding emotion right now?
Can we describe enjoyed? I needed a definition for it, because what I did enjoy is the period we locked in. We're really clear. We didn't want to waste the lesson from Argentina. Really, just it sort of hurt us that our performance and the care wasn't high enough. The preparation wasn't good enough. So our preparation this week was where it needed to be, and that's what I enjoyed.
What about Artie's turnover at the end? What was the sort of reaction like in the coaching box?
Well, I didn't sit down, so I jumped. I was just so pleased. It just sort of epitomised who he is, really, isn't he? He's a person that makes big plays, and it just sums him up beautifully. It was his moment on the 100th.
Coach, was this a performance? Its nature that Artie deserved on this big moment for him? Did he deserve this type of deep kind of effort?
Yeah, look, a guy that's so mentally tough and physically tough and just shows much resilience and just keeps getting up, and so he did reflect the test match. I thought, his ability to go between 7 and 8 and carry the ball and hunt the ball and his tackles and then jumping on it, just his overall performance probably reflected the whole 100 games.
Skipper, what was it like for you guys? I guess, playing for yourselves but also for Artie tonight. Was it a kind of what was the week like, and then what was it like in those 80 minutes, kind of, I guess, honouring him in the right manner?
Yeah, I'm personally, proud of the way that the rest of the 23 guys fronted up for Artie. He's, I guess, a spiritual leader within our team. So we wanted to make that special, and off the back of the Argentina week and a week at home, there was certainly a lot of self-reflection individually on how we can get better, and we fronted up from day one when we rejoined in Auckland with what we needed in a performance week against a world-class team in South Africa. So the performance reflected that, and we need to go again next week.
Coach, there were a lot of comings and goings, players departing early. How pleased that they kept their heads throughout that 8 months?
There was, wasn't there? There was a lot going on, and mouth guards and HIAs and passing and coming back on, and there was a lot of comms, and everyone that went on and did their job, under pressure, fulfilled their role. A couple of calls we thought could have gone our way that didn't, and then we could have got frustrated, but we found a solution.
Scrums tonight were a little bit of an issue and then pushed over on one.
Yeah.
What was the read on those?
Yeah, they were good. The guy underneath us was pretty clear. Bang, short punch. So Jace will have a few drills ready for this week.
Coach, talk us through the aerial battle. Did you feel like you won that after Argentina? You probably didn't think you were good enough in the aerial battle. Do you feel like you won that tonight?
Yeah, well, good enough. Like kicking's a real art. And some guys, it's just the accuracy of it to make it contestable when it truly becomes 50-50. And so so the technical side of it was really important, winning the air side. We were brave, we kept getting up, we got a lot of the scraps, you don't want winning the air, but it's on the ground that you need to win it, and we won a lot of those 50-50s. So overall, our plan and execution was better.
Scott, obviously, it's been spoken about the week that it was, the Williams, the box, Eden Park, everything. Is there an ability to bottle that ability to respond to pressure?
That's probably the challenge of it all, isn't it? The group, and you only learn really truly by experience, and we can do all our mental skills work during the week and in our preparation and huddles, but when you're out there, that's when you go and put into action, and Scooter and the leadership group were immense this week. They did a great job and owned some really key parts, put their hands up as we all did and said how we're going to be better as coaching and management and players, and we did that.
Just can you give us an update on Amoni and Cody?
Yeah, Amoni's got a knee to the ribs, so he'll get a scan on that. And Cody failed his HIA.
We'll go James, then Jamie, and then Ray.
Just up the back here, question for both Scots. The history's huge here, the record is incredible. How pleased are you about that, and how much does it mean to maintain that streak for both Scots?
Yeah, it's been an amazing week. We're certainly, aware of the record. In the lead up with the Boks coming here, sort of been a highly anticipated game, probably highlighted on the calendar by a lot of people, and we're pretty lucky. We had some special past All Blacks come in the environment and share some wisdom, and I guess it sort of added to the week and the occasion, and extremely proud that we're able to get the result tonight.
Yeah, as Scott said, that the week was a great probably connection to the past. If you're going to protect something, you've got to know what you're protecting and how much, how hard earned it was. To Michael Jones, the Iceman, hell of a nickname, isn't it? On the glass in French, which is beautiful. But the words that he said and how he shaped it was really touched us, didn't it? It was just in his own words, and he's obviously a man of faith, and something we took to us through the week.
Coach, congratulations. One of the most talked about players this week and the last few weeks was Finlay Christie.
Yeah.
Given how much the game plan was going to hang on his performance, and it's a game plan you guys were really open about, can you just talk about his performance and the tick box connect?
Yeah, Finn's been there and done it, isn't he? He knows his way around this field pretty well. His box kicks majority were on the money, and we were just pleased. We're 6 deep in the nines, so for him to go and get through a great 60 minutes and just KP, Kyle, what a story that is. That's a little movie, isn't it? In its own right, just for him to come in and I'll share a little bit. When you have someone who has their debut, you send videos in of the people that are with them along the way in the journey, and there's a few roofers that said this is a good way to get out of it, and they all had, there's a few other superlatives that were used, but it just reflected where he came from and how much it meant to them, and he stayed in the fight to be a professional player, and he went out and did a job for us, so great for him and Red. So thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers, everyone.